Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of October 2022. Hope you guys had a really great week. I'll take a quick second just to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, and also the energies can reverse. I am going to be giving away a free tarot reading at the end of this month, and if you're interested in that, all you need to do is like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Aries? All right, Aries, you are starting out with the Three of Cups. You have the Three of Wands. And you have the World. All right. So I feel like you're waiting for something here, Aries. A lot of you guys are waiting for a reconciliation. There's a cycle that you want to end so that a new cycle can begin. And this is, a lot of you, it's a reconciliation. For some of you, I feel like you may be dating again, but you are still waiting to end a cycle. There's something here that's ending so something new can begin. So it could be that something has ended. You may be dating now and you're waiting to see what's going to happen with that. You know, who's coming in. You might be looking for new love for some of you. Let's see who might be in your energy. Show me who's in Aries energy, please. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the King of Swords. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the Two of Wands. And coming out together, we have Justice in reverse, sign of Libra. And the Star in reverse, sign of Aquarius. So a lot of strong air sign energy here. So the person in your energy, this is somebody that's embarking on a new path. This is somebody, though, that feels as if they may have been treated unjustly or treated badly, and they didn't get something that they were wishing for. So it's in that context that they're starting out on this new path. This is going to be somebody who may appear to be very reserved, very direct in their communication, but reserved. Not someone who is going to be overly demonstrative with their affections, but they're going to, you know, try to come across as being very fair. Now, for those of you that are out dating, this is somebody that you may be meeting. For those of you that are looking for a reconciliation, a lot of you, it may be an air sign. Doesn't have to be, though. They could just be encompassing this this general energy, but they feel wronged. They feel like there was something they were really wishing for that they didn't get, and they feel as if they should have. So let's see the energy between the two of you. The Magician in reverse, yeah. Sign of Gemini. But this is the energy of something not happening. Something either... So for those of you that you're dating, this is something that has yet to happen. It has not manifested yet. But for those of you that this is a past person, and for some of you this could be both, this is the energy of something that is not manifesting. It's not happened. It's... So it was this person's wish. They wanted it to happen, but it didn't. So there's a connection between the two of you that hasn't happened for some reason. Let's see what's directly affecting this. Doesn't mean it won't. Some of you are actually trying to manifest this person back in, and it's just not happened yet. Others are trying to manifest someone new. The High Priestess, okay. Okay, so I feel like you intuitively know that something is coming here. There may be secrets involved because, like I said, this person feels like something has been done that's unjust towards them. But yeah, I feel like for you, Aries, you're kind of intuitively knowing that something is coming in your direction. Let's see your outcome. Show me the outcome. All right, we have the Hierophant in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. An ending and a beginning. And this is exactly what I'm seeing in your energy here. You're closing something out here, Aries, so that you can begin a new cycle. Perhaps a cycle you've been waiting for or a relationship you've been waiting for. I do see that closing out, and I do see a new beginning. This is going to be a beginning that didn't come easy, though. I feel like it's more so for this person. So if somebody else is involved in a connection, it would most likely be you, Aries, and you would need to end a connection in order to be with this person. Let's see, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, somebody here might be giving their energy to more than one person. That is for some of you. But overall, I feel like there's a desire for there to be balance, for there to be an equal give and take. I'm definitely seeing you closing out something, though, and starting something new, something you've been waiting for. And it's something that's going to make you happy. So let's clarify. Spirit, what is the Three of Cups here? Why is the Three of Cups here? Judgment, yep. And the Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah, so those of you that want a reconciliation, I feel like you want that reconciliation, but you're not going to take the steps to make that happen. So you may not feel like it's you that needs to step forward. I don't see you taking any action, but you do want it. For those of you that are out dating, and this is somebody you may have your eye on, or they have their eye on you, there's a judgment call that you're making here about this person. And I feel like you're deciding that you're not going to take action on this connection, which is why it's not manifesting. I can definitely see two different timelines, though. So for those that have somebody from the past, there was a Tower moment. That Tower moment caused you to pull away, and that would likely be what's ending. I can see there's been a lack of communication, and I can also see that it was quite a shakeup, but it was because it wasn't built on a strong foundation. There could have been secrets involved, and it could be a secret. This could be a secret relationship for some of you as well. Again, I'm seeing, though, that if this is someone from the past, you're waiting to rebuild this connection. You definitely want to talk to this person. You've been healing your energy and trying to kind of get yourself back together here, because this was quite a drama here. It was difficult. Let me put it that way. Why is the World here? For those of you that this is a new person, you've gone through something here that was traumatic for you. And I feel like you weren't dating for a while. You kind of pulled back. You kept to yourself. You weren't out dating. And now you're back out on the scene. So you must have met this person, for those of you that applies to. And you're making a judgment call. I do think you might, because you're healed from the situation, so I think you might tell this person about what happened, but not right away. You're waiting to see what'll happen. Here we have the King of Swords again. Very strong, very strong air energy. And then we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. That's your underlying energy, but it's in the upright. So if there was a third party energy, I do feel that you are the one, Aries, that's saying no more. I'm not going to be part of a third party. You're putting that to rest. You do not want anything to do with that. I do feel that you are also wanting to put an end to any breadcrumbing, or if there's been an unequal give and take. So I definitely feel like you're going to be communicating with this person. For some of you, there may even be legal implications here, but I don't think that's very many of you. Yeah, you're putting an end to anything that is of that nature. Breadcrumbing, unequal, like where you're giving more. It's like you've learned some lessons here, and so now you're going to close out that cycle. Whether this is a new person or whether this is someone from your past, you've just made a determination of what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. And I feel like you're going to stand firm with that. And I do think you're being fair about it as well. For some of you, it could be this other person who is, standing firm with that. All right, so let's clarify their energy. Why is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords here? Three of Coins, 10 of Coins. All right, so this person is thinking long term, but they realize that there has to be a foundation. So for some of you, this person is wanting to, most likely the person from the past, they're trying to bring this back together and build a foundation. If this is a new person, they're marriage minded. This is somebody who's thinking long term. They're not looking for a fling. They're looking for someone that they can, work together with in order to build a legacy. And they'll be honest with you about that as well. Why is the Two of Wands here? This is somebody, I think it's going to be very cooperative as far as those pursuits as well. Why is the Two of Wands here? All right, we have the Seven of Wands reverse and Temperance in reverse. The person from the past, they're going to be moving in your direction, Aries. This person is going to be moving in your direction. They want to resolve any problems from the past. If there has been any outside interference in this connection, they're going to tell you that they either have or are going to end that. They're going to put an end to that. They're going to handle that, basically. But understand that this person is not emotionally balanced right now. There's something here that they still need to heal. So they're moving quickly in your direction, but there's something here that has them still unbalanced. So be aware of that. If this is a new person, this is someone who has overcome a lot of things. I do think that they also are a bit unbalanced. This is somebody who is not really in their power right now. There's something from their past that has made them feel disempowered. Yeah. They feel disempowered. And it makes them feel very unbalanced emotionally. It's likely whatever this is down here. Let's see what that's about. definitely is something that needs to be healed. All right, we have the Ace of Swords reversed, Two of Cups reversed, and the Lovers. So if this is a past person, they feel like you're their soulmate, but when the two of you broke up, when the two of you didn't come together or were unable to come together, I can see that period of time where the two of you were not talking. They felt hopeless. It made them feel hopeless when the two of you were not talking, were not together. I feel like this was a secret relationship for those of you that this is someone from your past. Because with Justice in reverse, it's a sense of there being a secret, like the connection was a secret connection. And somebody got fed up with that, I feel like you, Aries, and said, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to be part of a secret connection. And this person, and there was a time of non-communication. This person was devastated. Although they probably didn't tell you that, they probably presented themselves as having it all together. But there was an existing contract. They were actually are in an existing contract. And it's a long-term contract. So this person is going to need to resolve that. They're coming back in your direction. For those of you, it's a person from the past. But they, I feel like this person doesn't, they're coming back with the same stuff. There's stuff here that they need to overcome. It's whatever's coming in between the connection. And they have not. So when they come back, Aries, you have to know that this person is not emotionally balanced. They do miss you. I can see that. They do want to be with you, but they're unhealed. Yeah, they're definitely unhealed. And they know that what has happened here, they feel guilt for what has happened. For some, there is an intention to resolve those issues, and they will tell you that, but it has not been done yet, because Justice is in the reverse, which tells me that if there's legal, like a divorce, it hasn't been done. They don't want to talk about it, but I can see that it's going to be a topic, because I can see that you're not going to have it. Now, if this is a brand new person, this is somebody that has been hurt. They are trying to recover from a previous connection that ended. This is somebody who does view relationships as long-term, but I can see that there was a connection that ended. They don't like to talk about it, and they don't talk to that person anymore. They feel very wronged about what happened in that connection, but they are unhealed. So be aware of that, Aries. They are unhealed, and they feel disempowered by it. I keep hearing emasculated. This person feels emasculated. But they are looking at you as a love interest. So they feel that the two of you are compatible. Just be aware that they're not fully healed. Why is the Magician here in reverse? This might be why it's not coming together. You may make a judgment call on this new person because they're still unhealed. Four of Cups, Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's not manifesting right now because you're not accepting the offer in both cases. You recognize from the person from the past that this is a special connection. You want it, but you're not going to move towards it because they're still in a connection. And so basically, you're going to let them know you're still in a connection until that ends. This is not happening. The person that's new, the new person, I don't think you're interested either, Aries, and that's because you've made a judgment call not to move forward. There's something that this person is going to say or do that's going to let you know that they are still unhealed. And they're still suffering from this, this breakup. Their energy is unhealed. And so it's going to be off-putting to you. Yeah. I feel like this is somebody you may meet when you're out with a, you know, like in a social function of some sort. It could be through online for some of you, but I just feel like you're going to feel off-put by this person because you're going to sense that they are not over a previous connection. And they're not. Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands and the Hierophant. So for those of you dealing with a previous person, a past person, you may be the one contacting them. I can definitely see that there's going to be communication. And you've been waiting for this communication. You've been waiting to talk to this person. You definitely do want to come back together and rebuild something with them. And you've done a lot of healing here, Aries. So I do see that there will be communication. Once it starts, it's going to be pretty rapid. But I'm also seeing that you're not going to be pleased with what you're getting from them. And it's because they're bringing the same energy back that they had before. Intuitively, I think you are going to know that they are still in another commitment. They're going to tell you, though, that they're moving in your direction and that they're releasing that, they're overcoming it. But intuitively, you know that they are in a commitment. And that they may even hide it from you. They may even try to hide it from you. They may not tell you everything. If this is a new person, it is going to be during conversation, back and forth. Some of you may even travel to see this person, by the way. But again, it's that intuitive knowing that this person is unhealed and that they're coming from a position of weakness, basically, that they are definitely moving in your direction, but they're unhealed from a previous commitment, a previous relationship. And they may come on very strong because this is somebody who it looks like they're a bit codependent. So they may come on very strong, wanting to, you know, start something right away. And I feel like you're going to find that off-putting. Let's look at your outcome. All right, we have the 9 of Wands reversed. Oof. 7 of Swords reversed. We have the 6 of Swords. And the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there's that offer. So this person's offering you a new beginning. Past person and new person. They definitely want to be with you. Okay? So, I feel like, so let's talk about the past person first. All right, so for the person that's from your past, I feel like you want to be with this person too, but they're bringing back that same energy. And they're going to come back wanting to, like, put the past behind the two of you, resolve all problems, and, you know, just move forward. You've both been hurt, and you've both, you both have that energy of kind of being hurt or wounded in this connection. It looks like a secret connection. The truth is out about that, though, and I feel like whatever was deceptive is now out in the open. However, you are going to tell this person no. They're making this offer to you, but it's a small offer. They're saying, this is what I can give you now. It's not a lot, but I'm moving forward with this. It's just that, you know, it's not over yet. And I know I have to end this. And, you know, there's legalities. They may tell you there's legalities. But the thing is that this person may not be telling you everything. They might be hiding some stuff. And if they are, you're gonna find out the truth. Regardless, I see you saying, I don't think so. I'm not going to be breadcrumbed, and I'm not going to be in a third-party situation. So once you end that, then, you know, come back, and if I'm still here. But you're also going to tell this person that you're not going to wait for them, that you're going to be moving forward. You'd rather move forward with them, but you're not going to wait. You don't want any more of that chaos. Now, on their side, like I said, they're going to be offering you something. It's just going to be small. I think you'll turn them down. Now, if this is a new person, this is somebody who is unhealed, and you're going to intuitively know this. They're not going to tell you about everything, but they definitely have some codependency issues, and they are going to be pushing this forward rather quickly. You're going to find that off-putting, and I feel like you're going to be like, I don't think so. So once you figure out what's going on with this person, you're going to be like, I don't want to do this. And you will figure it out pretty quickly. And I think you'll move away from this person. So I don't see you hanging out with either the new person or the past person, although your heart seems to be more open towards the past person. And that's because you would have invested a little bit more. But I see you closing out these things. And Aries, it seems to me like you've learned a lot of lessons here, and that you're going to rebuild your life on a strong foundation. You're not wanting any kind of energy that's not up to par, and I don't blame you. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles. So this could be somebody that you work with. This is underlying energy, or you may have met them through work of some sort. A lot of you are focusing on work in order to kind of move through these cycles. But yeah, and definitely focusing on your money. I can see that. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Aries. We'll see if any further messages pop out. Oh, this is great. Fulfillment. Okay, let me read that. That's wonderful. That's a nice way to end your reading, and also to end out your month, huh? All right, one moment. All right, so it says, celebrate your choices at this time, for you have drawn the symbol of fulfillment. Now is the time to integrate and digest what you have learned of late. Savor every moment and know that every encounter is intended to feed your soul. You are meant to have a rich, satisfying life and taste all that experience has to offer. Look around and recognize all of the ways that your life is already full. You have so many reasons to feel good about yourself. All is well and will be well when you choose fulfillment. And that's perfect. That's exactly the energy I was saying. You've learned your lessons here, and you're not accepting anything that is beneath you. So kudos to you. And that's just verification of that. All right. I hope this has been helpful. If you are interested in the free tarot reading giveaway, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and drop me a comment. Until I see you guys in the next monthly reading, namaste.